I need to tell you something I hate admitting. I believe my life is ordinary, boring some days even. I hate admitting this because I know how much I have to be grateful for each day. I know God has given me a wonderful life. But honestly, most days this wonderful life can feel purposeless. Can you relate? We wonder if this normal, everyday life is all God has in store for us. We look at the work of our hands and see what we produce as ordinary, if, that is, we produce anything at all. It's not that we need an audience to view our actions. We just desperately want to know what we do matters, that what we accomplish will last. In the midst of these desires, we wonder, does God see me? Does God show up in my daily routine? Does God actually use these mundane works of my hands? He does. Friend, you are not alone in your everyday. It's not purposeless. God is working and He reveals Himself to you in ways that sometimes you miss. We all do it. We become so consumed with getting through each day that we forget to look for God's fingerprints. So how do we remember He's here? How do we remember His glory is in our midst? How do we remember He sits with us in the quiet? How do we remember He has entrusted these moments to our souls? Join me through these subscription box resources and grow your everyday faith to see God working in your ordinary. You see, this ordinary, this mundane, this everyday life is producing in you eyes to see God in the smallest of movements. It's developing in you a desire for more of Him, not just in the deep valleys or high mountaintops, but in the normal. It's time to invite God's glory into the everyday, because there we will unearth moments of Him working. There will always be quiet days, sometimes quiet years or even decades. But God is right there with us in the times that feel purposeless. And here, we find joy. As you turn your eyes toward your Heavenly Father, you catch glimpses of His glory. You no longer look at your everyday with disdain, but see it as beautiful. You experience the joy and relief of knowing He sees you in your routine. You more fully trust God's plan for you, even if you don't see the fruit of your obedience right now. You truly feel joy in the midst of your everyday because you see His fingerprints, His exceptional in your ordinary.